why not have some fun while you're working, right? But okay, I'll try to be more serious and show what I'm doing, but I'm not going to show all the dancing I did behind the scenes. So here we go. I'm parting her hair, both sides the same, and then I'm going to create the parting in the back. Sorry that the lighting is so awful, but we're going to get better at this. I was just recording myself and I did not notice that it was extremely bright and that the wall and her hair color and my skin were all clashing and it became too bright. But you're going to understand what I'm doing. Here, I just created a ponytail above her ears, and now I'm creating sections, adding volumizing powder so I can tease this area, just as you see here. I'm just teasing the hair so it can create volume and it also keeps the hair together. Once finished teasing this area, I will add some stick wax and I'm going to just add it all over to get rid of any frizz, any baby hairs. Most of us have a ton here on the bottom area by the neck. Then I will brush throughout without removing all the tease that I just created inside. I will brush the hair from one side upwards, hold it tightly with my other hand. I guide myself from right here, the middle of her neck, and I start adding bobby pins going upwards. As many as you need to secure this section. I like to crisscross mine going upwards. I grab the hair with one of my hands and brush it upwards, going up. Then with the other hand, I'm going to begin to twist it. With one finger, I hold the inside of the twist so it doesn't close on me there. Then grab one of these big open pins. I will stick it in that area so it could hold the entire hair. Remember, there's bobby pins in there so it holds it together. And I just keep adding open pins throughout the twist. There's a lot of bobby pins underneath, so it just holds it together. This hair that I have from the twist, I'll pin it up and we'll deal with that one later. I'm adding hairspray to clean it up. I use the back of my tail comb to get rid of any of those little flyaways and stick them inside the twist. Any areas that look a little flat or not proportioned, you use your hands to mold it. Use the back part of your comb, of your tail comb, to just push that hair out. So now I'm adding a little hair bun. I don't want to go too crazy because she doesn't have a ton of hair to cover. You have to have enough hair to cover the hair bun donut. So I'm adding a small piece here. I'll grab some of this hair. Since she doesn't have a whole ton, I'm not going to create so many curls. If you have a lot of more hair, you have more hair to curl, but I'm just doing 2 curls here. Make sure you spray them with a strong hold hairspray. Then I'm adding a little powder, volumizing powder, and teasing a little bit of the section just to keep the hair together. I lift the section and just brush out any of that section that over teased. Then I begin to twist the hair. I add some hair wax just to get rid of any frizz. Her hair was a bit frizzy and to add shine. Then I have these open pins. I'm going to use them to hold the hair in place while I continue to fix this hair. I spray it, I pinch it, I pull, just fixing it, pulling, pinching, making the hair look like it has more volume. Once I'm satisfied, I'll leave it alone and then I'll continue to the other side. I will do exactly the same thing, but this time I will twist it the opposite way. Now I get bobby pins, and just like they are closed, I will stick them all over the hair. I'll remove some of the big pins and keep adding bobby pins throughout to keep the hair in place. This is a section from the twist. I'm just going to brush it and pin it up for later. She has a middle parting, so we are going to grab plenty of hair here so she has a nice face framing, like a triangle. And pin this hair out of the way so we can pull this hair from the sides to the back. I clean it up very well. If I want to add a little hair right there by the ear, I will. And if you don't, you can pull that back as well. Add volumizing powder, give it a little tease so the hair can stay together. And we're going to give it a curl and pull it back. The light is so bright, you can literally see every single flyaway. But here I brush the hair after it's cooled off a little bit. And then with one of my hands, I start bringing the hair down. She doesn't want to show part of her ear, so we're going to bring it towards her face, pinch it lightly. But if you can see, my right hand has been holding the hair the whole time where the hair is going to be pinned. So there's where I'm going to put a open pin, or you can even do a bobby pin. And I will curl these little hairs from the ear side. And no, her hair is not burning. It's just a reflection of the lighting. It shows absolutely everything, but her hair is fine, so no worries. I will begin to flat iron her top section about 2-3 inches off the hair roots and add powder. Tease a few inches just to keep the hair together. Spray it, give it a curl. I let the bangs cool off a little bit. Add some more hairspray. Once it's been cooled off, you brush it out. You start bringing the hair forward without getting rid of all the tease underneath, and start molding it with your hands. I use both of my hands to mold the bangs, as you see here. I pull the hair, I spray it, and then I run my hand through it to get rid of any flyaways if they have any. I also add some hair wax. It also helps to give it a little shine if I feel like it has too much frizz. And you see one of my hands underneath stays under so it doesn't go flat on the face. So it still keeps that volume, and I pull it and keep spraying it into place. So I always go to the front and I see my clients from the face. I clean it up. I put my hand underneath so whenever I spray the hair stays with volume. I fix it, adjust it as best as I can so it frames her face. Add a little hairspray, and then I go to the next side. And here I am making her laugh, which is my favorite part. Having the clients feel comfortable and happy. I will repeat the same thing, so I will be quiet so you can watch and learn. By the way, you're going to see this hairstyle on a white wall because this black one is just not doing it. It's not reflecting how her hair looked in person. It's just showing flyaways left and right, but you'll see it at the end. Whatever I did on one side, I do on the other side so everything looks equal. This hair from the front, I brought it all the way around to the other side and pinned it there. Here using the stick wax so I can get rid of all the baby hairs around her face. Okay, and remember I had pinned this hair from the twist on the top and I said let's hold on to that for later. Well, finally I'm going to unpin it and curl it so I can fix it here, and it closes any gaps. So just fix it, make sure there's no gaps, just open it up, pin, put a lot of pins in there, however many you need depending on how much hair you have. So now that you don't have no more hair to pin up or curl, all you have to do is fix it. So with your hands, with a fork comb, just continue to pinch, spray, use bobby pins, and just look at your client all around to make sure it all looks proportioned. Even though this is a little messy, clean style, you still want to make sure that she doesn't look super big from one side and small from the other. Just make sure that it all looks proportioned all the way around, and then clean it up. You can use some shine spray, some wax spray, hairspray at the end, and voila, she's done. You're going to be able to see the end result on a white wall because the black one, it was just not doing it for me. So I told her, let's go to the white wall and you can see it better. Here we go. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think.